Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Namine Guru Vadana Vido Nisyantata Desha Vrinda Nirvita Nija Guru Hari Vanya Krishna Chitto Vichinto Parihita Pitri Gehadiyanda Sangsara Kupaha Prabhu Bhajana Sukabdo Majayan Sonsa Visho Bhui Jayati Vikaso Bhakti Purvo Yatindraha. So Vyasa Puja celebration is like my Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj is like my favorite festival of the year, because I can ask shamelessly and without caring for what anyone thinks, more on this day than any other day, glorify him, and no one can say anything about it. So then they can otherwise also, but who cares? So today we're celebrating Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj's most ecstatic Vyasa Puja celebration, and I've been preparing for this Vyasa Puja since last Vyasa Puja. And no, seriously, I've been writing this down. So, I don't know where to start. Okay, and they're all over the place, just like my mind. So, yeah, I was listening to this lecture of Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj. I was mentioning to him this morning. It's called How to Be a True Disciple. And it has like a 3-series lecture, a 3-part lecture. I strongly recommend everyone who wants to be a true disciple to listen to it. So please listen to it. So it's a 3-part lecture, and in the third lecture, Maharaj actually says that he spent so much of his time in his life meditating upon Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in order for him to compile this amazing Bhakti Siddhanta Vaibhava that Kamalini Majadi so amazingly glorified. He spent so much of his time meditating upon Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, getting all the nectar from everyone else, meeting Jati Shekhar Prabhu. He spent so much time meditating upon him that he's very careful to make sure that he doesn't imitate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He is trying his level best to imbibe all the qualities of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And in this lecture, Maharaj actually says that if we want to understand him, we can read Bhakti Siddhanta Vaibhava and then we can actually understand him better. It's minute number 37 of lecture number 3. It's such an ecstatic point, and that really helped me increase my prayer to the previous acharyas more also, because I also felt like very much connected praying to Srila Prabhupada and praying to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. I was able to understand my own spiritual master, his mood and his mission, which is non-different from the previous acharyas, to be there. And in the same lecture also, Maharaj also says that he requests all his disciples to please pray for him. This was in 2009 or something like that. In 2009, he requests all his disciples to please pray for him. Please pray for me that I have a long life and a good health, so I can write a lot of these books. So, Maharaj's main service is book publication and distribution. And he's distributing lots of books, and he's also publishing lots of books simultaneously. How he's doing that, only him and Srila Prabhupada know, because Prabhupada is also doing the same thing. So, in this lecture, he says, we should pray for him. So then I remember, I think this was the 13th of September when we had our biggest day, when Maharaj was here. The 13th of September, that point of time, we were all sitting together, all the book distributors, the men and the women, we were all sitting together, and then that time we had a meeting, and then I said that Maharaj has requested, remember this? Maharaj has requested us to please pray for his health, and he's going through a lot of things, so he wanted us to pray for him in order to get like a lot of strength. Remember, he told both of us this in his room. And so then I was really thinking like, what are the chances Krishna's going to ever hear my prayer? I thought the chances are really low. So then, then I had this realization that if we did go out and distribute lots of books, then we could please the Yajna Purush Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We could please Lord Chaitanya, and then, we could make a prayer to him. And then we had that meeting, and then we went and we broke the world record, and we distributed like so many books that day. I think close to 7,000 books or something. And that was like the most special day for me, especially like the 4,092, that time when we broke the world record. At that point, it was very special for me because at that point of time, Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj took us out on book distribution. He took out Vishnu Chitta Prabhu, Matsya Prabhu, and myself. He took us out on book distribution on the plea of buying a bag, which he returned anyway. So like that was just like some cover up, you know. He really wanted to teach us how to distribute books, and until then I really didn't know how to distribute books. And then no, seriously. And then like I remember just walking the street with Maharaj, and like it just became like a completely transcendental place. And I swear I'm not on drugs or anything. It was really a really transcendental experience. Maharaj was just walking, and people were just walking up to us and just buying books from us left, right, and center. There was this guy like driving in the middle of the road. He saw Maharaj and he stopped the car and started honking at it and said, "What you got in your hands? Bring it over. Come on, show me what you got." And then I showed him the books and I want 2 of them. And he bought 2 stacks from me on the spot. I was thinking, this is so freaking crazy. That never happened to me before. And then so many people, I saw Maharaj distributing books. Actually, you turn on the TV, I have a video evidence for this. Maharaj distributed so many books, I know I'm keeping a timer, okay? Okay, so, Maharaj distributed so many books, and it was unbelievable. I was actually seeing, like, how Maharaj preaches to these people, how he, like, how he's, like, such an expert book distributor. I just never really understood this art of book distribution until that day, really. I still don't understand it now, but closer than before. There's this video, I'll play it right now. It's... it's just a 1 or 2 minute video. And then we can see how Maharaj is preaching to this Mataji and making her buy Srila Prabhupada's books. She has the books in her hand. You see that? Okay, so yeah, so Maharaj like this, he was just shooting books like crazy. And then that's when we kind of, yeah, really, I'm not even playing. I have another video, but, huh? Oh, whoa, okay, it's like spoiler. Okay, so yeah, so Maharaj, he was just shooting so many books, and that's when I understood, this is how we distribute books. That was so awesome. So many people were buying books from Maharaj like this. And then I remember, that morning, that it was a Saturday morning, and the night before, Vishnu Prabhu and myself were meeting with him, and I told Maharaj, tomorrow I want to go crazy out on books. He told, go crazy, Mahotsaha, go crazy. I thought, now I'm unleash the beast, and then, and I remember, that morning showed Maharaj, all the vans, loaded with the books, and he was super duper into it. And then, before he left in the van, I don't remember who was driving, he looked at me and he did like this. I was like, all right, it's showtime, you know. And then the books just started flying out, and it was really ecstatic. And that was the day we did 4,092 books in a day. I mean, myself, and then like the whole team did a lot more. So, you know, on this Vyasa Puja day, I'm just trying to like, you know, understand, you know, the importance of this day and how awesome it is to have such a bona fide, perfect spiritual master. You know, his, you know, meditating upon his transcendental form, you know, every morning, you know, me personally, as part of my sadhana, before the Guru Vashtakam, before 4:30 a.m. every day, I meditate upon the Yatindrashtakam, which are 8 verses glorifying him, which we will be singing today during the Aarti. And that's really helped me increase my book distribution service to him and Srila Prabhupada. And, you know, I strongly recommend anyone else who wants to get a great dose of inspiration to kindly meditate upon that also. You know, sometimes, you know, we wonder, you know, what are we doing? We're going into like the mouth of Aghasura, this big demon. You know, we're all going in there, we're fighting, and we're doing all these things. But, you know, Maharaj is there, you know, he's the commander. And like, you know, in one lecture he says, the order of my commander will protect me. So we are confident, you know, we're going out there preaching to so many people in so many not so favorable circumstances to do all these things. But we must always have this faith that the order of a commander will protect us. He's a commander and we're foot soldiers and we have to fight forward. That's all. And honestly, we are not qualified to be, you know, leader or anything like this, but it's simply battlefield commission. You know, this is all that's left. So Maharaj speaks about this in Guru Issues Part 13. He speaks extensively about this, where he speaks about the spirit of risk. You know, we may have so many anarthas, especially, me personally, have so many anarthas and, you know, the poison of personal ambition, etc., etc. But the poison of separation from the spiritual master certainly overshadows, you know, the poison of personal ambition. You know, although Abhimanyu Sudha Prabhu came up with this, for the record, my desire is that the Bible belt will soon, very soon, become the Srimad Bhagavatam belt. We will be able to distribute so many Bhagavatams here. And yeah, you know, Maharaj is here. You know, he's sending us so many nice men, so many nice women. More are yet to come. You know, the Sankirtan army is here and it's only growing bigger. So we will crush any obstacles which come in front of us. Let it be feminism, let it be Sahajavad, let it be bogus nonsense-vad or whatever else it may be. We will nicely crush all of this with a smile on our face, with the way to share Prabhupada's books, crush everything that comes in our way and make sure that these books go out, that Prabhupada's message is preached as it is, that we distribute Prabhupada's books, we read Prabhupada's books, and we live by Srila Prabhupada's books. So on this auspicious day of my spiritual master's appearance day, I'd like to beg from him to give me one drop of Guru Bhakti that he has for his own spiritual master. I have nothing to offer to him but millions and millions of obeisances all the time. And just like how Gandhari tried to make Duryodhana have an impenetrable armor, make his body invincible, I pray that Bhakti Vikasa Maharaj showers his kripa drishti, his merciful glance upon all of his disciples and give us the impenetrable armor of his mercy. And I beg him that with Srila Prabhupada guiding his attacks, guiding all his attacks on the material energy and all the obstacles which come in his devotees' way, he uses myself and Vishnu Chitta Prabhu as his Gandiva bro to destroy his enemy. So Srila Bhakti Vikasa Swami Maharaj Ki Jai, taking over the world with Srila Prabhupada's transcendental book distribution Ki Jai. And I did it in 14 minutes. Okay? Hare Krishna.